What's up everybody, I am Oscar Lucio, this is Geeks Between a vlog. I got some good stuff for you this week. As you all know, SNES Classic pre-orders finally went out this Tuesday and it was crazy. Not only did Amazon and Best Buy pre-orders go up while we were all sleeping, but then all the other pre-orders that went up that day sold out in minutes. If you got yours from GameStop, you either had to go to the store or you had to download the app to be able to find it. GameStop's website was down almost all day until about 6:30 at night, starting at about 11:30. Target's pre-orders went up, but then eventually they had to start sending emails saying some were canceled, and I think that's because their pre-order button was still clickable, and people were saying that they were spamming it and they eventually got one. So I don't know if that was just a flaw in their system, if they did actually have consoles or not, but it looks like some people that got from Target, they are not going to be getting theirs and their pre-order is canceled. After Target's ran out, everybody was patiently waiting to see if Toys R Us was going to start their pre-orders, as we all thought they would, and then later on that day they tweeted out there was going to be no pre-orders. This kind of makes sense for Toys R Us because you want to get your kids in the store and get their hands on more product, so you end up leaving the store with more items, so I understand that. Hopefully this will also lead to more SNES Classics in store, so you might be able to wait in a longer line rather than like 6 people as we all did with the NES Classic. If you're like me, you had to try to pre-order a bundle from GameStop in the app. GameStop and ThinkGeek were only pre-ordering bundles which include the book or wireless controllers or other like memorabilia items from Nintendo franchises. I tried to get a bundle through the GameStop app and it was super difficult. The app was crashing, it kept taking it out of my cart, it wouldn't let me check out, and finally when I did get to check out through PayPal, my PayPal said that it processed, but I never got a confirmation web page from GameStop. It never told me that the order went through. Later on that day I checked my activity in my PayPal and it says that I have 3 separate orders for the 174 bundle, so I'll have to see. I haven't gotten a confirmation email from GameStop, only from PayPal. I personally think that GameStop messed up. The app and the website were crashed and the servers had huge problems that day, so we'll just have to see. I'll either end up with 3 bundles with 2 wireless controllers and the book, or I won't end up with anything. They haven't taken it out of my checking account either, so we'll just have to see what happens. Next up, a hot rumor is going around that WB is going to be making a Joker's origin film. Now, the surprising thing about this is that Jared Leto isn't set to star, even though they clarified later that he was still supposed to be in things like Gotham Sirens and other DC film properties. Another interesting thing about this Joker movie is that supposedly Martin Scorsese is in the creation of this film, so that's really great. But honestly, for me, I think the movie is a bad idea. One of the best things about Joker is that we really don't know who he is. Even in The Dark Knight, we see him give multiple origin stories, just like how they do and they represent him through the comics. Just recently in the comics, they actually announced that his name is officially Jack Napper, which we first saw in the very first Batman movie with Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. But please, leave the Joker a mystery. That's maybe the best thing about this character. We don't know a lot about him. We just know what he does and how he tries to torment Batman all his life, and that's all we need. So please, I hope they don't go through with this movie. Joker is better off without an origin. And another strange thing is supposedly this doesn't tie into any DC Extended Universe movies. Which gets into my next announcement. Today also Matt Reeves, the director of The Batman starring Ben Affleck, says that The Batman will not be a part of the DC Extended Universe either. So you're probably asking, what does this all mean? Is WB abandoning their extended universe that they tried so hard to create? Are movies like The Flash, Cyborg, and Aquaman still going to tie into the previous events that have happened in this universe? Will there be a Justice League 2? We will just have to see if these movies are still connected or if now we're going to be getting one-shot and trilogies for certain specific characters and they're going to leave it to that. More comic book character news. You already know that Hellboy is going to be rebooted with David Harbour, Ian McShane, and Mila Jovovich. Today we learned that Hellboy is going to be in Injustice 2 DLC pack. I'm super excited. They also announced Raiden, and we pretty much knew that Black Manta was going to be also another playable character, which they confirmed today in a new trailer. It's wicked awesome. I can't wait to play as him. It's going to be great. It's a good way to bring him back in the spotlight slowly. Hopefully they'll start doing more comic book arcs, and we're gonna have Hellboy back in our lives. Hopefully another trilogy, we'll just have to see, but I'm excited for more Hellboy. A lot of people thought it was Spawn. That would have worked out equally as well, especially with the confirmation of the Spawn movie that we just learned at San Diego Comic-Con, so we'll just have to see. I still wouldn't even count Spawn out. You never know. You never know. Last but not least, Rocket League is coming to Switch. You already know that. I'm excited. You're excited. Everybody's excited. It's one of the best games that came out in the past 5 years. So, what does this mean for the Nintendo Switch? This means that they're going to have exclusive vehicle skins. Mario, Luigi, Samus, who knows what else. That's what I've just seen so far. So I'm excited to see that. Maybe we'll have a Kirby, Yoshi. I want a Wario car, you know, obviously. That's all I have for you today. That's Geeks Between the Vlog. I'm Oscar Lucio. Your people watching this. Peace out.